Hello everyone, welcome to class number 123, 8, 8 plus 5, 13, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah, 14th class in the month of May. And now we are going to start our class by actually first listening to Ashish's homework actually. So let us begin with that. I'll share the screen on Discord. One second, guys. I just need to. Thank you. You need that cold. Mm. Mm. Wouldn't be much better. All right. All right. Let's look at the color coding and the tracks. Strings, bass guitar, drums, piano high, piano low, some whistle, cloudful. All right. Ashish, you have to watch the stream if you want to listen. Welcome, Biswain. I'm just gonna share the tab instead. Yes. And now we are sharing Ashish's work. It's breaking quite a lot. It's fine. That's fine. But let me just make sure if I'm hearing it correctly or not. Okay, don't worry. It's fine. So number one thing, Ashish, is I'm gonna say to you is stop sharing and I'm gonna stop streaming. All right. The initial idea is good. The beat drop went wrong for you. Okay, how did it go wrong for me? Like if you could elaborate that. Yeah, that is there. The pitch bending is a little too much. Like that thing is a little too much if you think about it. Okay, the first time you can do it to introduce the idea, but even then, I believe here. Okay, then why don't you re-upload it and then we will talk towards the end of the class. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, you re-export it. We'll move on to actually learning how to set up for the mix. All right, guys. Oh, I opened the wrong file. But we are now beginning the mixing session of this, which means we need to start first of all this find a reference for this one, which is going to be a tough thing, which we both know, and I got lazy and I forgot about it over the weekend. While this is loading, Daniel, Ashish, okay, Biswain has left. What time do you think would you like the music theory class? Because I'll show you what I've been working at. And so, I've been trying to like make something like this. So we will just like, just copy this and just try to make sense out of this. Okay. So Biswain, Daniel, and Ashish, any timings you would guys like for the music theory class today? Because I do want to have it twice a week. I so there's a way when let's see if it's fine. I don't think that would be the issue. Bitrate won't change. Anytime. Okay. Okay, we'll just listen to. So Ashish, I do get the idea. The only thing is this pitch bending that you're hearing. Like I believe it is still a little too much because it's like it's really the. I know you worked on it and that's like good. So that's page bending that like when does it come in? It starts at yeah, I know, but maybe that's the effect. But it's doing a pitch bending thing. The I get the instrument. I know that was the instrument doing it, but still, but it's like yeah, you should because it's like so what you're looking for is like when you're making something like this, right? You don't necessarily have to add to it. You can just just like make it seem like a song. So now that you've written the chord progression, maybe change the chord progression a little bit or something like that, right? Check this out. For example, this is the intro piano. Okay, simple chord, simple chord. In the verse, it just changes. That's all. So that's what we're trying to look for, like so that it has a momentum. So this pitch bending, it might be good if you're like trying to make a write music for film or something, but when it comes to down to something like this, it's not going to like sit very well. That's that's the only thing that I'm trying to say. Okay, so it was a good idea, but sometimes it doesn't work because if you go at all of the back in the classes, you'll see how many times I've like gone and written an idea, didn't like it, and I deleted it and I restarted it. Do you remember me doing that? Yeah. So you just have to do that. So it's not the best fitting thing for the composition right now, that the pitch bending thing, just try to change it up. That's all. Okay. Don't take it to heart, man. It's not that you didn't try it. The most important thing is that you try. It's just sometimes. Yep. 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 And try different instruments for sure. For sure. You never know what would work, what wouldn't work. Right? Biswain, all good? Are you understanding? Are you following? Today we're just going to start talking about mixing. So when we're trying to mix, guys, what is the first thing we have to do, Daniel? Do you remember? Anyone? Hmm. Correct. That is the first thing when it comes. But before leveling begins, correct. 100%. Panning for 100%. So most of the time, guys, now that Phoenix has touched the topic of leveling, we do it 90% of the time in. All good, John? You're not joining from Discord, so I'm just gonna continue. So today, when we are like trying to begin this, we do it in mono. All right. On phone. Oh, okay, got it. That's great. Glad to have you here. So do it in mono. Number one thing. So I'm gonna start working on the DAW thing also, but we also have this thing that we need to decide the time for, so we can get ahead through that. But before we even do that, and now Phoenix will remember what I meant, we take the most loudest part of the song, which is going to be the chorus, okay, and we're gonna level it like this. We need negative 8 dB here, regardless of setting the headroom. Correct. Exactly. So before we do the panning, before we do the leveling and all that stuff, we're just quickly gonna go into mono, because now we're going to whatever you've been listening in mono actually. Okay. And we're gonna make sure this is right. That is going to be the overall level, and that wasn't that much. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take away our this thing, maximizer. So our maximizer was on. We're gonna turn it off. Okay. And what this is going to do? Can you make your mic louder? It's quite compared to the other audio. How's it now? Oh, Ashish, have you like kind of make sure that my volume in Discord is normal or at 100%? Okay. Is it better now? Wait, let me increase it a little bit. How what now? Oh, okay. Got it. Understood. Okay, wonderful. So I'll make sure of that. And then now what we're going to do is, before we even start leveling, just gonna select uh, all of our tracks that are being played, and even the bass. Actually, it's on the bass this thing, right? And we're going to set our right. So we have our piano here, and then that will be our drums. I'm gonna just take it down. So when I do something like this, wait a second. Never select your master. Okay, make sure it's at 0. So when I'm turning this down, alright, it's turning everything else down along with it. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. So we're gonna play this, we're gonna put it on loop. We need negative 8 dB. Alright, so it's at negative. So it's doing because of the guitar. We'll come back to that, but let's start from here. more. Oh, I think I lost. Okay, weird. I don't know why these two are not selected, but I guess they are selected now. Yeah. Negative 7.7. Let's take a negative 7.7 for both of them. And that's fine. So as long as you're between negative 6 and negative 7, that's completely fine. All right. Now, because we have to prepare for the eventuality of doing it anyways, we have to set our maximizer back on. And now, guys, I want to tell you, the song is gonna sound louder. Okay. Song is gonna sound loud, so make sure that you turn the volume down a little. All right, Ashish, what do you think is the most important part when somebody is like in the chorus? What is the most important part according to you? Anyone? Okay, what's the most important part? Am I audible? Am I audible? Oh, okay, wonderful. I got scared. I thought I didn't have internet speed. Ashish, you there? Okay, okay. If he's not answering, then Daniel, what do you think is the most important part in the whole thing? Correct. So it is the vocals. So now we're gonna solo the vocals. Na 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 na. The reason it's most important is because it's carrying the melody, right? Obviously. And then we're gonna just try to solo other things out like this. Na 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 na. And this is where your thing starts. Do you think these guitars are loud enough, or they should be quieter, or should be louder? Everyone, I'm gonna play, and you just make the decision. Na 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 na. Ashish, anything? So Daniel says quieter. Na 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 Alright, so Daniel is right, they need to be a bit more quieter. So let's just go with a little bit more. Na 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 na. So Ashish, you kind of have to make that statement, like you have to be concrete decision between quieter and louder. So it can't be somewhere in the middle, middle between both, because well, it's a very direct decision you have to make while mixing. So either it will be very slightly quieter. Okay. Na 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 na. Okay. So that felt right. Next time we're gonna solo the drums just to see how they feel. Na 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 na. You have to realize you have to need to bring it to a point where it feels like as if there's 100% way too loud. Right, that's way too loud. Now we just keep turning it down. We just now let's turn it down by 5 dB. So now let's bring it down to -10. Alright, and now feel. So -10 is definitely way too quiet. -5 is definitely still way too loud. Now let's bring it back to -5 again. Okay. 100% too much. So we know that the answer lies somewhere in between of -5 and -10. So now then let's bring it down to -7.5 or 7.3. I think that's still way too loud, so I'm just gonna bring it -8. Better, right? So you need to be like this quick with leveling, like so you can make decisions really. Oh man, when did I press S here? Oh, I don't know, must have done it by mistake. Oh, press S. I hate pressing even if especially when it's done by mistake. The whole thing. Did it for the whole thing. Sorry guys. Oh, just must have been a misclick on my end. It's not here. Okay. Anyways, okay, so we have the bass left and we have the piano left. Okay, so now let's listen to the bass. So 0 at 0. I think it's way too quiet. 5 is again too like a little too much. Now let's find 2.5. I think it's a little too much again. Let's bring it down to 1 only. Okay. So now let's 1 dB. But you know, the piano is such an important part of the song because it feels so like, I don't know if but when you hear it, you'll know. Okay, now let's instead of bringing this down, we have automation set up for it, I think. Yeah, so it's better we just make that decision of how loud we need our piano to be right here. Okay, so then we can like obviously do the changes there. Oh, weird, I don't even remember making these points, but anyways, for now let's just set it. Why do these exist? I didn't make them, did I? I'm gonna delete them all and double click and double click. Okay, and now actually this is automation, by the way. Okay, yeah, Phoenix, you're typing something. Yeah, even I don't remember making. I don't know why they are at every point. But anyways, okay, now let's listen to it. So they're definitely loud. So now I'm gonna do it on this level. It's actually loud enough. It's actually loud enough. Like I'm hearing it very clearly. The only thing is, do I want it like in the chorus, the part? And I think I do, because I'm just taking this. Wait a second. And now we're gonna redo whatever we did. So we're just gonna do this again. Na na ra, na 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 na. Now all of a sudden we want the guitars to be a little bit more in power. Na na ra, na 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 ra, na 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 So in the stereo, the bass just feels. Yes, John. Did you raise a hand? Any questions? Anything you want to say? Not bad, right? Not bad. So this is, I'm just gonna put it in stereo, and now without a vocal. Hear the drums, we can hear the piano, we can hear the bass and the guitar. Is that all of these things are audible to you guys? So the major part of our leveling for the chorus is done. Now all we have to worry about is setting the piano volume for the chorus at exactly the correct spot. Okay, because we have already introduced an automation for this in the end, right? So we just have to go here, find our chorus again, and then paste it, and then we will just keep on pasting wherever we feel like we found the correct one. So there are only 2 chorus, and so for now that is what we have. And as soon as we have the actually we can do the intro also, but I'd like to work backwards. Okay, so this is one of the issue that I realized we didn't do is we didn't record the bass for the verse actually, which I wanted to do today. this needs to be solved as well, right before this. So after, I think we just need to like quickly take care of this also. We need a flowing part. Right, so actually this is gonna be my question to you. So now we have this as our base. Like, oh, this is how loud we want it to be. Right? And then we have something like this. Quieter or louder? Because we are entering the verse and this is a chorus line. So do you think it needs to be louder or quieter? Phoenix, you wanna take a shot? But I think you already know. Anyone? But everyone understood what I was trying to do here? The leveling part? All good? Okay, great. So Phoenix, you want to take slightly quieter but not too much as it's as first was quieter. Okay, good. That's a kind of a good answer. So we do need it to be quieter. Na 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 na. Oh no, we have the upright bass here, man. We do have the bass sustain here. Oh, I was worried for no reason. Okay. But do you guys understand? So if I don't explain, I can probably like finish off like this pre-chorus, chorus, all these kind of things quite fast. Oh, I didn't add the bass there. 1 second, guys. For some reason, so we do have the upright bass there. We'll probably have to boost it quite a lot in the coming. How many bars I have here? One whole bar. Okay, wonderful. Great. Oh yeah, that was stupid. It's here. Right, so we now have this bass volume, and now we have this bass volume. So it automatically fits. So we did it for one, and now we already have this ready to go for this one. Does that make sense? Ashish, Phoenix has probably seen me do this for many number of times, but does that make sense? Okay, great. So now it's already set. So what I would like to do, because I know for a fact, guys, that I can finish off the leveling for this pre-chorus, verse and intro very quickly tomorrow, very fast, and we'll come up with a bunch of good like we'll give our ears a rest also. But let's listen to this guitar. So when this comes in, we already know that it's too loud. Find a part for it, because if I don't do it now, it probably will not end up happening, right? So we just need to go and grab my guitar. I'll just quickly do it. Don't worry, it won't hurt your ears this time. And I wanted to show you guys something also. I think we'll finish off then we'll focus on the lyric writing actually, which we're doing on Wednesday. But we have to set a time, man. So Ashish, you're saying you need it earlier, and then everyone, Phoenix, you're fine with everything, anything I assume. Let's right click this and we're gonna create a duplicate, okay? Why duplicate? I'll tell you why duplicate. For now, we don't want to work hard on setting up the effects and everything again, okay? So now, but if it's later, okay, got it. No, I've forgotten. And what I really don't like. Wait, how is it? Oh yeah, that's why. Now it's fine. Alright, we're gonna move towards the end. So we have this idea. Little bit quieter, so I'm gonna turn the gain down a little bit, right? And now what we're trying to do is we're trying to create a perfect take. Something that will fade into that thing. Or we can how long is that? Yeah, so this can probably just just try, but seems like it's fine. Or the composition, so maybe that was just me trying to overcomplicate, but let's just keep it here for now and let's just listen to it. Let's keep it simple, man. No, otherwise I'm just gonna go into this whole, maybe we can enter the thing like this and just like keep the tail something like this, because this was going off too aggressively. Okay, now Daniel is gonna laugh because he's seen me do this too many times. That is actually half decent. Now what is going to happen? So you might be wondering, if you copy paste this, would the automation be copy pasted? And the answer is, it will be copy pasted everywhere. Why did it get pasted there? I have no idea, man. Like, why did you get pasted in aggressive shots? I didn't even, did I touch it by mistake? I don't think so, because it pasted here completely fine. Oh, maybe, oh, because my that thing was there, right? Guitar pre-chorus, pasted. Now let's listen to it here. Right, so that whole shrill thing that was there in the beginning is now gone. Now let's listen. Who thinks the guitar needs more power here? A little bit more volume. I think I do. That's just bad singing, man. Na 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 na. Okay, so this was good, and I just wanted to. So everyone understood till now? Okay, it's 6:46. Any questions? It's very easy. It's very fast. It's meant to be like quite to be done very quite fastly. Okay, Ashish, Phoenix, any questions? John is on phone with us on Gmail. Any question, guys? Any questions till now? We repeat the same process, but for pre-chorus. Okay, wonderful. And eventually, you'll reach a point where you'll be able to do this quite fast. Okay. Now, one thing I wanted to just touch on is our previous composition that we did, and this is gonna be loud. Okay, so brace your ears. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of time. I'm just gonna. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. And I'm just want to do this. There is this like it's doing this thing again. The maximizer needs to give it a little space. Now there's something wrong with this thing altogether. Maybe it's processing too much. Okay. Let's give it a try. I was listening to the takes and half of them are fine. Like this one is just completely, I think in my opinion it's fine. Why am I doing this is because I'm going to take this. This is a previous composition. Alright, so actually we've done the mixing, mastering, everything for this. Oh, why is it making odd noises, man? You can't have loose ends like these, okay? Like these. So what you need to do is you need to kind of like bring them out here and then do something like this. And this much is fine. So this allows the track to start and end completely and fairly well. Even here, so right, even though this is completely fine. So I want that transition to happen like this. So I'm just making sure. Okay, on a very subtle level. Yeah, I want this. Right, and then take this down like this. I can come till here, it's fine. Right, why am I doing this is because now this track has to be released. And I need to learn all my parts again. Forgotten everything, man. Even though it's not even that far, just to like what? When did we do this? We did it on this time. Just wanted to make sure that every file. So when you're trying to make something like this, we're gonna bounce the file also, okay, and then you're gonna organize it properly. And I will talk about project management. All right, just making sure that every file is other than MIDI, every audio file is perfectly kind of like done to our taste. Right? I don't feel like anything's wrong with them. But this part definitely has to be re-recorded. This one, dong 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 dong. Okay. So let me just hear myself. That's the part. That's the part. Okay. So the reason I need to re-record this, Ashish, you weren't there. We did a lot of splicing, even though this is like supposed to be on point. I would like to, re-record this. Even maybe this one also. It's fine actually. Oh, 1 second, guys. Oh, something went in my eye. Why am I feeling weird with how the Reaper is performing today with the navigation? Weird, right? So we're just gonna take actually gonna do. How should we do this? How should we do this? I'm just gonna delete one part of this. Okay, I'm gonna do this while the other one is active. You guys post a question? Anything? Alright, but let's record this now. I think it's because of the maximization. Nonsense cracking happening. Okay, weird. Yeah, something weird is on with this thing. Yeah, it's definitely the maximum. Oof, quite hot. gonna close all of my projects. So I was thinking we'll do one section of the leveling quite fast, and then EQ compression. Oh, I hope we make it, man. Because it should technically happen, but tomorrow we can probably do two sections of leveling. That way we can move on quite fast. Mm-mm-mm. Let's go here. And I want to talk to you about takes. Takes is a very, come on, fast. Let's see if the issue persists. It's quite hot, making my eyes burn actually. Oh, yeah, please go ahead. Go ahead, Daniel. 808 is a synth. See, so this was a Roland. I think it was made by Roland. Roland is very famous for making synths, by the way. Most. Oh, they're like synth. This thing, man. Let me show you. Okay. It's a drum machine. I thought it was a synth. It's a okay. Okay. I honestly thought it was a drum machine. Oh, sorry. I honestly thought it was a. One second. Huh. I thought it was a synth. So 808 bass is a. It's a drum machine. Okay, it's a drum machine. So people just sample it out of it. So this is a 808. And essentially it's loops all the things. A drum machine essentially are used to like loop. And why does it have bass sounds if it's a drum machine? Oh, okay. Can you send me a screenshot? So you said you have it in BandLab. Okay. Sure. Okay. Got it. Yeah, then it is 100%. This thing. Exactly. So that's the thing, right? Okay. Is it showing something like this? Phoenix? Okay. Then what is it showing like? Is it showing? Can you send me a screenshot? Yeah, send a screenshot, and we'll understand better. Is anyone else hearing a crackling sound? Okay. So now, yeah, essentially that's the 808 bass sound, which is must be like a very, uh, you know, what do you say? Is that what you're just doing? Yeah. You probably have to write the MIDI for it. You 100% have to write the MIDI for it, man. And you just like, so with the 808 kick, you just have to put wherever you want the kick to come in. And the bass is just, I think it's gonna be the 808 bass is gonna be. 808 bass. Let's hear this. It's gonna be the bass sound, like a bass. Wait. Are you guys hearing a crackle?
Hi and welcome to Dr. Mix.
Oh
Today,
no, there's something up with my. Oh no, there's something up with my this thing. You can't hear it, right? Yeah, that's the issue. 1 second, guys. There's something wrong with my audio interface. Then. Oh, I know, a lot of electricity fluctuation. What's the time? Okay, it's 7 already. But no worries, no worries.
today I start from the way it's built. This is a piece of hard metal.
I wanted to say that my which dot give me a cracked up okay, also I wanted to say that I might switch DOS. Gruge gave me his cracked FL. So switch it currently or after finish my. You should switch to Reaper Ashish, because see the thing with cracked DOS is they're gonna harm your computer eventually. Okay, and you do not want that to happen. Trust me. And just shift to Reaper for now. Until you can like decide to shift to another one. Reaper is gonna be amazing. I have already have a free playlist anyways on it, so you can start learning today itself. I wanna send you the playlist. There you go. Okay.
Metal. And
Right. This is just gonna be the base note for the thing. All right, Daniel. So that is going to be the 808 bass. But I think you just have to write the kick for the kick, and then you have to like do the thing. You just have to write the MIDI for it. And 808. I thought it was a synth, man. Didn't know it was a drum machine, which is a very famous drum machine apparently. Hmm. So this is how it came, I assume. 808. Huh, nice. So you got place at the rhythm composer, so you can just put the rhythm and just play it, and it would loop and loop and loop and loop and loop. Very nice. Cool. I'm just gonna listen to this. You know what? We'll record this tomorrow. It's too hot. God lord. And the AC is also not working, which is amazing. 1 second, guys. Gonna do this. Gonna do this, so it doesn't burn your ears. All right. Oh. All good, guys. So have you understood anything? Any questions? Mondays are usually a bit slow when we're trying to get back into the thing. If you don't have any questions, I'm just gonna pause this for now.